Hello, hello. Good evening dyan sa Philippines. Welcome po. Dito po sa True Pinoy Live. Um, Duterte Campaign Trail Series, Episode 1. So, welcome po. And I'm very happy today to have a special guest from I used to be a resident or in Davao City, and she's a good friend of my wife. Her name is May Ramos Baldobe. She's now residing in
Coronadal
Marbel,
City.
South,
Corona.
Coronadal, South Cotabato City. Well, anyway, I just want to give thanks first for a lot of the subscribers and a lot of the people who have shared the videos at least a good number of times, nearly 100 times, and at least nearly 600 views already. Even though medyo I was mumbling a lot. So, but I really appreciate your effort, your appreciation of the show. So I hope that any one of you who would like to join the show, just go in to our Facebook page at TRUE-PINOY Live, TRUE-PINOY Live, or a Twitter account at TRUE-PINOY, or visit to learn more about the show. Just go to www.rodyduterte.com, which is rodyduterte.com is RODYDU30.com. So it's a version of Mayor Duterte's name. Now, to keep the show going, let me introduce you again, Miss May Ramos Baldobe. Hello po. Good evening po.
Good evening,
Hello,
sir.
May. Thank
How
you.
do I call you? Kuya Ike. Good evening to all of you, to
Yeah,
our Duterte
I use
fellows out there.
I use the Kuya Ike. It's because a lot of my friends who's the same age as mine and my sisters calls me Kuya Ike. So it's something that they used to call me even in the early years, the teen years. that was
The teen
that was
years.
decades ago.
All
But
right.
anyway,
So,
luckily I'm so happy that my wife told me that I need to send you the message. So I need to send you the video and invite you and some of Miss Annie and Michael. What's that name? Yeah, but
yeah, Annie.
she told me to send it to you so that because she knows that you would really speak out. This is a
I will
platform
be
wherein
very vocal about it.
yeah,
Yes.
this is a platform wherein we will be talking about a lot of things, and it's freely. And
Mm-hmm.
the thing about this
Yes.
platform is, aside from this Duterte campaign series is for Mayor Duterte, helping him to become the next president of our country. Yes, so it's also a platform wherein we would be inspiring the future leaders even after the election. So so let me ask you first, Ate May, Ate May, sorry, May.
Oh, it's okay.
May,
Yeah.
let just introduce yourself to our audience so that they would know who you are, where you're from, what your story about. Chika chika dia.
Yes, I am May. May Ramos is actually my ID is Maya Kismet. That's for May, and Kismet is born to be a star. I was born in Davao City. I lived there for 20 years.
Wow,
I graduated in
you're
Davao.
so
I was
fortunate.
born in Davao, and a true follower of uh, Mayor Duterte. Well, because when I had this chance of growing up in Davao City, he's already a father. I have a up close personal experience with him when I was in the Mindanao Environment Forum
Wow.
back in,
That's
yes,
the
because
thing that I like to know. That's the thing that I like to share to a lot of our fellow Duterte fellows. Fellows would be the leaders of Duterte.
yeah, that is why I was also interested when you asked me to join a live chat, because I wanted the people to know that I had these so many experiences with with Mayor Duterte when he was still a mayor, and we are a peaceful city in the southern part of Mindanao.
Yes.
So it's really like I have this personal encounter, like seeing him doing the traffic.
Really?
What
Oh
else?
my God.
Yes, that's in Duterte Street, in front of ATU near JS Gaisano. Enna knows that because JS Gaisano is the nearest mall of our high school
You're
days.
suking
So
tindahan.
that's where yes. So that's where I saw him that he doesn't like taxis to pile up in the middle of or beside the malls because it's not a terminal. So he kind of drops off from his motorbike and knock on the windows of these taxi drivers, and they just poof get out of the way.
Oh my
And then
God.
this
Well,
one time, yes, oh, he had that. I had that experience with him.
I see.
And when I had a chance to be with him during the meeting with Architect Magdamo, so I was just in front of him and I looked at him. He's so guapo. I just don't know, but he's really macho and hindi naman siya ganun kagandang lalaki talaga by physically. Pero you just find him gorgeous that makatanggal panty and
Oh
everything.
my
Tapos
God.
sabi niya, Hoy, ano nangyari sa'yo? Yan. And then, but until that time, during those times, you just feel safe and that's enough. No, you see him in TV, warning everybody not to wear, especially the teenagers during our time, di ba?
Yeah.
Some of the teenagers in the 90s wanted to have the earrings and he
Mm.
doesn't like that. So, if you wanted to have a peaceful life, don't go against his will. It's just the key. So until now, as they fear about the gong of killing, I don't see Davao City as a killing field. I don't find those people die because of unnecessary judicial killings. Yeah,
Yeah,
yes,
extrajudicial.
extrajudicial killings. No,
Ano?
it's not that.
Mm.
Most of them are, if not drug addicts, but I doubt if it is Duterte who does that, diba? No proof that will tell that he has done it for a while.
Yeah.
But yeah, so much for that. The recent experience I've had is not upfront or up close personal with him, but the services with him.
I
The
see.
service uh, during my uh, on my second child, I have four kids.
Wow.
My second child,
Very
yes, my
productive,
second child last very
huh?
rough. That's the opposite of you and N.
Oo nga eh. Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Yeah.
Oh, you see,
But my
Duterte.
yeah, I can see that. I have seen the video, the before video, so I saw that poster already.
Yeah.
So the other experience is when I had the operation of my second child. He's only 3 months then. So he had this hernia,
Yeah.
no? I found this out on his first month, and then during his third month, um, we were advised to have or to undergo surgery. So here in Coronadal City, it's very expensive. I was asked to prepare at 35,000 at the least.
Oh my God.
So
And that was
yeah,
years
so I
back.
brought my
That was years back.
that was 2000, yes, that was 2003.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
still
November.
still
Yes,
expensive though. Very, yeah.
yes, that was 2003, and I brought my son in the Davao City at the DMC, now SPMC. So I was asked to pay the bill at 5,000, but because there's the SWD and all, so I had to pay the bill almost 2,000 pesos only after the
Oh
35,000
my God.
interest.
Imagine that.
Yes, yes, imagine that.
98%.
So that was 2003.
Yeah.
Yes. But in last 2014 of December, just recently,
Yeah.
no, my husband went through this general anxiety with underlying depression.
I see.
Do you know that?
Well,
Yes.
I know how it feels though to be depressed.
Yes. But no, that because of the circumstances, he was displaced. He was one of the um, displaced from the downsizing of the Sagittarius Mines Incorporated here in
Yeah.
South Cotabato.
Oh, I see.
So after 3 months, he was employed in Kung Sunghi, that's South Davao Corporation, also in the mountains, still a mining company. But a little less than 2 months, NPAs went into their camp, no, and parang sinunog the whole area
Mm. Okay. Bisaya,
together with.
Bisaya or Tagalog, it doesn't matter. It's okay.
Oo.
It's free.
So, yun, sinulong nila yung camp, and then meaning displaced again. So I think
I see. Yeah.
that is the reason why he had undergone that kind of displacement.
Yeah.
And so matagal bago nag-effect yung
Treatment.
tinatawag natin na depression.
Yeah. I see.
So that we were going in and out of the hospital until last December. Kasi talagang ang sakit ng tiyan niya. He has undergone a lot of tests pero walang makita. And I was looking for psychologists na yung mga psychiatrist.
Yeah.
And it's so expensive in what's that hospital in Davao na private, somewhere in Madapo area.
I don't know.
Unahan ng Bangkero. I forgot. Brokenshire.
Broken shot.
It's a Brokenshire hospital, and I was asking for how much is the psychiatrist. So the first meeting will be 2,500, and the next meeting will be depending on the case. So he doesn't like the fact that going to a psychiatrist. But then I have convinced my husband to go to a psychiatrist.
Yeah.
There's this one establishment in Davao City that you call that IPBM, Institute of Psychiatry and Behavioral Medicine. They sent that's near the Chinese school.
And it still exists now.
Yes, it is in JP Laurel Avenue.
Is it a public institution or private?
That is where I'm going.
I see.
No,
sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the psychiatrist that we went there, and somebody just told me. No, my mother told me that we had this patient, na cousin of ours, na galing lang doon. So why don't you bring him there? So we went there on January 1 of 2015. January 1, 2015. And he was entertained at 2 p.m. We went out at 3 p.m. And then sabi ng doctor, these are the things that you're going to do. And then, do you have any other concerns or questions, Mrs.? Ako, yes, doc. How much do I pay?
That's always the main question na to, always. Yes. When we go to a hospital.
When we go through the doctor and all that, and since it's a specialista, so I go, Doc, how much I'm going to pay? That's Dr. True. Sabi niya, of course, you're not going to pay anything. This is a government facility.
Oh my God.
Oh, yes. And oh my God. Diba? I suffered 6 months with the depression of my husband. And then all the answer was in Davao City lang pala, all those times. And after.
Kaya yun.
January 1 to January 4, kasi nga alam ng doctor na we are staying in South Cotabato. So she has to maximize our time in Davao while still on vacation. So January 1 until January 4, they have these close-in sessions with him and medicines that were given at a very minimal price kasi yung binigay ng medicine just 11 pesos and 50 pesos. Tapos gagamitin mo yung 50 pesos kasi hahatiin mo 4. So, 4 na beses. So, basically, you have 12.50 pesos a day.
Yeah.
No? So, pag uwi namin, kasi January 5 resume na ang klase, pag uwi namin, as in, up to now, wala na. So, I owe a lot, everything I owe a lot to Mayor because, 'di ba, if he does not care about this all facilities in Davao City, that could not be possible.
Yeah. So,
And to think na I am no longer voting in Davao.
okay. Did
'Di
doctor
ba?
did the hospital or Dr. Chu knew that na taga Davao ka daan, or when you went there
No.
they didn't have a clue? Basta lang ning adto lang mo dito.
Uh, no, alam nila, they know the address that we are from South Cotabato but formerly taga Davao.
Okay, I see.
Oo.
I see.
There is no discrimination naman if
Discrimination,
you
yeah.
are coming from
Yeah.
anywhere. No, for as long as the good news about it is just they entertain whenever you acknowledge that you have a problem. And even us daw na mga hindi naman kasi pag pumunta ka ng psychiatrist, you're already crazy.
Yeah.
No. Um, when we are under stress and we don't know how to manage them, we need a professional help.
Yeah.
That's how the doctor told us.
Yeah, it's true.
So,
Especially I
yes,
think a lot of Filipinos think that we don't need psychiatrists or
yes,
special, but we do, especially
we do.
especially if you're not you're not used to personal development or something. Even people who are used to those kinds of things are still vulnerable. Like I experienced it myself back in 2012 when I went home to the Philippines because anyway, we'll talk. It's not about my story anyway. Ang importante
Yes,
is ang importante is the story about Mayor Duterte and how we can help. Now, one thing that I admire the most is Mayor Duterte. Like I don't know him. But I heard a lot about him. And as a son of politicians,
Wow, a son of politician.
because my mom is in politics and my dad is in politics. But as a son, I always, after experiencing so many things throughout their careers, you tend to have these strong ideals. Especially when back then, as I said earlier, before we went live, before we went recording this experience is one of the biggest chip in my shoulder that I have been carrying on for the last nearly 20 years is when my dad lost to the vice mayor seat, and that vice mayor seat in our city, in Osami City. Oh, by the way, I'm taga Osamis. I'm from Osami City,
Yes,
Misamis
I know that.
Occidental. And the funny thing about what happened at that time is just like this. It's just like what's happening right now, but not in the grand scale. But in our city, my dad used, or my papa, or erpat, my erpat used to be very, very, just like Duterte. He's a very good leader, and he had no choice but to go to vice mayor because that his term as a councillor is nearly finished. So we went up there, and then by the time we were up against an opponent na may kwarta, dito namin napagang. Kay brown outan lang me, even though we were leading already throughout the countings. But anyway, to cut the story short, that was my motivation. That was a chip in my shoulder. That's why I keep on looking for leaders like Duterte. And when when I heard about him, and especially now after nearly 20 years of desperation. Actually, this is really desperation for the Filipino country.
Yes,
this is the
exactly.
desperation of our country because, like, for us OFWs who are living abroad, we are tired living abroad. We want to go.
Yes, I know that.
Yeah, we want to go home. We just want to go home. We want to retire there. But the thing is, the scariest thing is if this system continues, this system, this corrupt system, all these parasites are around our government, who are running in our government. Wala, mahadlok. We'd rather stay here comfortably and not be bothered. But
Yes.
no, we do. Yeah,
Yeah.
uh,
But
yeah,
still, you wanted
yeah.
to come
I,
home, right?
my wife knows that. My friends knows that because look, Philippines
Hmm.
is Philippines. It's your homeland.
But you can't.
Yeah.
But you can't go home because you cannot earn here the way you are
Not,
earning there, even
but
if it
not
is
but not
hard.
not only that. It just
Yes.
because I think I think some would agree, some would disagree with my opinion, but I think Filipinos in the I was thinking of this all throughout the night. That
Hmm.
I'd like to share. Filipinos are just tired. You know, they have plans. They want to retire in the Philippines on the first place, no matter where they are.
Yes.
No, the problem there is when they go home, they see all these corrupt officials, all this these infrastructures, these mismanaged things and undisciplined, total chaos, total chaos.
I
Oh,
agree.
so
I agree with
they'd
you.
rather just live here. Bahalag lagyo, malaya sa Philippines. They would just carry the burden. They'll just stick here because it's very comfortable. Okay, well, a lot of the society here is very very disciplined. But
Yes.
if the Philippines provide that is that well disciplined, well, just like what happened in Davao. Look, you're living very free, peacefully. That's why a lot of OFWs are really tired. They're really crying for Guan.
Mm.
And the thing also is, uh, no, I can be very emotional here, okay? Because it's something I,
That's okay.
something I, and it's something I really, you know, you know want to help. That one of my driving force is to really help because it like Duterte has the capability to like when you tell all those stories, like you can see already. It's not only we hear it all the time in the news. And then the impressive thing for me is when I see a leader and his face is not so sa mga sakyanan ninyo ba, sa mga ambulance,
Hmm.
walay this is a project of mga trapo ba.
He doesn't like
Oo,
that in the first
o
place. He doesn't like
mga
that.
trapo ba.
No, kasi yes.
Oo. And then
I have been
yeah.
I have been watching him. He has this local television, and every time I am in Davao, I always watch that yung ikan sa masa para sa masa na television slot niya sa
Yeah.
Davao. And he doesn't really like the name and the face being placed
Published. Yeah.
because it's yes, because para sa kanya it's early, ano tawag doon, lapida daw,
Yeah.
preparation for your
No.
death. So sabi niya, I don't want I don't want to die. That is why I'm not preparing for
But
any
that's
lapida
his
for my death.
well, but the thing is for me pag-aaraw pod sa naong or ang kapal naman mga mukha ng mga politiko to put their face in those
Faces,
faces in
yes.
those whatever billboards or shall I say cars and everything, and it's not even their money. It's not
Yes,
even their money.
exactly.
Kumbaga, di, okay on tag on. If you look at a lot of establishment all over the country, you see donate project by. It's like, oh my god, this is not your
Mhm.
money, for Christ's sake. This is not your money. You're just
Yes,
an employee of the state. You're just the employee of the Filipinos. Di ba?
you are
Yeah,
implementer.
you're just the implementer. Who the hell? Oh, sorry for all the cursing. But the thing is, that's something that I'm gonna put a disclaimer. There would be bad words here, just like Mayor Duterte. He would curse if he's angry. I would curse if I'm angry. Diba? Diba? You would curse if you're
Yeah,
angry.
yes, of course.
But the thing is, it's really
Mhm.
it's really disheartening seeing those things. seeing those things nga. And then you see, okay untag, sige, ibutang nila ilang naong, but dili gina okay, pero nindot ilang project bitaw kanang high
Yes.
standard. But when you see,
High
bulok-bulok
standard.
pa. Oh my God. But and
Kasi how many percent discount na?
yeah, SOP and everything. Yes, SOP. So
Yes.
it's really saddening. Saddening. That's why a lot of OWs are really clamoring for change. Now, one of the things that that really hits me also is Duterte is very emotional, no?
Yes. He
He's
is.
very emotional. Like he
Mm.
does, madala po ko sa iyak niya. You would see like for a leader like him, well, a man who cries is a man, a
Yes.
real man. And that fact that yeah, a tough talking leader, very emotional. It's very rare.
Very rare. Um, my father is working in the city government of Davao, as a foreman. So, nasa Senro na siya,
Oh.
si father. Oo. And the one who helped my father to get into the city hall is the mother of Mayor Duterte, si
Ah.
Nanay Suling. Mm. Kasi every time na ay mga panday thing na himuon, si father na, kay may shop kami noon sa Davao, may furniture shop kami sa Davao. And then he ended up also a carpenter in Ateneo, Davao University. So that was his passes through the city government. And then hanggang naging regular siya with Duterte's help. Nanay Suling actually.
Yeah.
Nanay Suling's help. So we make it a point na we as he no, ako rin kasi is a government employee, Kuya Ike.
Yeah. That's okay.
Oo.
That's okay.
Pero
But that's okay.
but I wanted to make it to a point ba na as a Davao, as a anak of Davao City
Yeah.
at nagiyahan og tarong ni Mayor Duterte, we wanted to make a change. Now, we as in the government service, we don't copy, we don't copy the old system.
Yeah.
As much as possible, we wanted to become the government servants na naga-follow sa tama.
Yeah.
No, for example, sa vehicle, si father na ako, mas kinaala na sa balay ang motorsiklo nga dapat pwede gamiton anybody, no. Tapos one time I brought my own motor vehicle in motorbike ba sa Davao. Naginaisip na ko joyride. I forgot na pag moabot di kag Davao, di man dili pareha diri sa South Cotabato nga pwede ra ka magmotor nga walay helmet. No? So I realized when I reached Davao, it's not as fun as I thought kasi ang motor dapat dalawa lang ang sasakay.
I see.
No? Tapos dalawa din dapat ang helmet nyo.
Agree.
Ngayon, allowed na maging tatlo, it is allowed, but a child in between. And the child should also wear
a
helmet. So you really cannot go out without the helmet. Now, sabi ko kay Papa, sige lang, Sunday pa pa. Ay pabadlong ba, taga-gobyerno ko ba dakpat, ulaw ka ayo. No? Usahay mo, hirit unta ako, pero dili gid kalusot. No, kasi si father is very kuan kay siya kay ngayon na bala si Duterte, di ba? Kanang mga na-loan sharks.
Ay, sus ka na po. Oh my God.
Oo, na yung mga loan sharks. So, iyan na nang i-announce daan sa TV na, we have a bonus like this. Ayaw gyud ko pakita ag magreklamo inyong mga asawa kay makakita gani ko maghilak nga asawa. Ang asawa ang mosweldo dili kamo. See? Oo. So, i-announce na niya daan sa mga benefits, mga ning-ana. So, parang, it's really fun. Tapos, the good thing, ang ginawa niya pa para hindi mo talaga mabigay sa mga loan sharks yung ATM mo. ATM, at the same time, ID. Diba? Para papasok ka na may ID, hindi mo pwedeng ipon yung iyong ATM. So,
grabe bitaw yun po na mga loan sharks, mga 5-6. Oh my God. They're killing our
Yes.
society. They're killing relationships. They're killing marriages. They oh my god,
Yes.
it's an endemic as well. And the most vulnerable of those are government employees,
Yes.
teachers and government employees.
Yes.
And you heard it
Most
countless times, even in our city. You hear it so many times na, halos wala na yung mabilin sa ilang sweldo. Wala nang maiwan. There's
exact
nothing left.
exactly.
And
Exactly. Kasi very little, very minimal
yeah,
talaga ang
I, I,
salary.
I
So that
know
is
it's a
why.
business. I know it's a business, but there's a proper way of doing business, not by doing this.
Yes.
And the unfortunate thing sa atin is because there's so many, everything is unregulated. If there is regulation, it's not implemented, and that's what said Mayor Duterte perfectly said in the debate. Na it's all about implementation. No, there's so many good systems out there that's been there. The rules and the whole things are all set up,
Mm-hmm.
but it's the implementation.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I was so impressed with his
Yes.
last closing remarks. I'll bring leadership. It's all about leadership.
Yes. And copy.
Mm.
And copy all the best
Copy and the
platforms,
best
right?
platforms, and that's why that's what I
Uh,
believe about Duterte, that he can really do it, because even throughout this period, he has already created a system that can be
yes.
duplicatable, just like a franchise. If you create a
Mm-hmm.
franchise, it's a system. It's a system. All you have to do is just adapt and adjust and adapt if you go to a certain area, and that's all what he did. And
Yes.
now that
Mm-hmm.
he has, I'm pretty sure he has a very good intelligence group who are doing a lot of research and all those stuff. And the thing is, I believe so. He knows already what's gonna happen. As a leader, you can really see once you have done it so many times. Once you've done it so many times,
Yes.
grabe.
Ako, I have really a lot of experiences. Have you, di ba, the last debate, the second debate, when Mar Rojas told Duterte na you were there for photo ops, di ba he did not defend
Yeah,
himself?
Eh,
Did you
yeah,
notice
yeah.
that?
And he
Because
doesn't need to.
because he doesn't
Yeah,
have
he
to,
doesn't need
yes, he
to.
doesn't have to
Oh,
defend
because
himself.
all
The act itself will
yeah.
tell the
And
people.
kumbaga,
Oh,
when after being in Tacloban, he went and tsaka na siya nagpa-interview, di ba? And you can
yes,
see
yes.
he's just holding back his tears. You can see he's holding back his
Mm-mm.
tears, and you would see that this guy is really something, you know. And,
Yeah,
and yeah, King Koy, kawawa lang yung tatlo, the three candidates. Like, even how
yes,
smartly he asked Poe, how smartly he
yes.
asked Poe, and the fact,
And it's now becoming a
yeah, and
trending.
the fact is, he asked her in advance. He asked her, or
Mm-hmm.
kumbaga, he gave him an advanced tip
A hint.
or
Yes.
hint na, okay, I'll be asking you this, and as a gentleman as he is, he just said thank you. But her answer speaks loudly what type of leader
Yes.
she is. You know what?
Mababangon ako.
It's like, oh my god, you're
Dudurugin kita.
like, and oh my god, and throughout the debate, it's only the three of them who are battling each other. It's only three of them,
Yes.
and they're killing each other
Mm-hmm.
because they cannot do any. They cannot say anything about Mayor Duterte. Yes, Marojas would say about human rights or killing. Look, the Commission of Human Rights hasn't done anything since he's been there. Diba? And
I have a story
yeah,
to
sure,
tell.
sure. Feel
I have
free,
a
feel
story to
free.
tell here in Tampakan, no? That there's this one big clan na mayaman dito sa Tampakan. Baroso ang apelyido. Actually, this is not so in the news, but one of their relative was kidnapped,
Mm.
no? Kidnapped nasa Davao City. Doon pinaransom ng millions. Isa sa mga business personality dito na Baroso ang apelyido. And then, sabi ko, ganun, paano na-recover ba na ransom and everything? They, parang kinapalan daw nila yung mukha nila to reach Duterte and help no, they cried for help talaga. And so, biglang nag-operations, tapos plinano kung paano i-rescue. Ito palang mga intelligence ni Duterte. Kaya pala ganun niya kamahal yung mga badyaw.
Yeah.
They are also Duterte's intel. Duterte, yes, the badyaw were deployed kung saan nakita na nila kung saan na mahahanap yung na-kidnap yung victim.
I knew this guy. This guy is really tricky. Like
yes. So the badyaw was told that this is the picture, this is the parang plotted na ito na yung house na, so they squeeze in, so as if beggar, ganyan. Pumasok yung badyaw with cameras on, no, pinapakita lang kung sino ang nasa loob, tapos kunwari ganyan, asking for food and everything, and then he saw that man na nakatali. So yung buong signal nakuha talaga nila si Barroso, no, and with that the help of the badyaws talaga yung intelligence. So sabi ko, grabe, he has this kind of, kaya pala once a year may feast talaga for the badyaws kasi they are one also helping Digong if
that's
worst comes to worst.
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing that I I'm worried if we don't do something to help him become a president, because
yes,
there will be chaos. There will be chaos.
Yes.
It will be chaos after.
Sabi niya nga madugo, di ba?
Yeah,
Madugo.
like even if he didn't say it loudly, but I could feel that there would be chaos because people are fed up already. People are just fed up with the system, and especially now for the first time in after nearly 2 decades, the ideals of the MNLF, MILF, and NP are what do you call this? Are endorsing a presidential candidate, and because they know Duterte, they've seen how he works, they've seen that he's neutral. Yes, he is leftist. He would say he's a fully blood.
No, he's not a leftist.
No,
he's not a leftist. He just really wanted peace.
I know, because like I've encountered people who tell me he's a full-blooded communist, but I just make this work because just look at how he works. Just look at his track record. People are thinking, and that one of the reasons also that I want to do this Duterte campaign trail series is for people who are thinking about, who are still undecided, and they would really understand the level of thinking of us, why we support him, why we are so passionate about him. We're not stupid, people. We're not stupid. We're not really stupid. Like we're
consumed of every promises that they give us.
It's like, oh my God, lumang tugtog yan. We all know that, and that's why I would really invite a lot of followers, who not only followers but believers of the platform of Change for Duterte, because especially now you see so many influential people, musicians, and they have so many songs they've written. I would like to invite them, share their stories, and let them let our audience see it. Let them know what made them decide. What made them decide to do a song? It takes time. It's an investment, because people are just passionate, and
for free.
And that's he's a marketing genius, I tell you.
Yeah.
He's a real.
It's for free.
Yeah, and the way he markets himself, it's really, really impressive. It's really like for me as I
agree with you.
Very impressive, very smart, and I think his team is also very good, like Christopher Bongo, Sir Peter Lavinia. Hopefully, he would be able to come in and visit and be able to chat with us. We doesn't need to promote. Just learn their stories. Just learn their stories. That's actually si Sir Peter Lavinia. I've reached out to him, and we were able to reach back and forth. And at the same time, one of members of Duterte's media team. on the first broad.
How about Sir Manny Piñol?
Huh? Yeah, I would love.
How about Sir Manny
I
Piñol?
want
Diba?
Mr. Manny
I've
Piñol.
been following him.
Yeah, and I want him. I really want him to be here. So just to really to speak to him and just really have a live conversation, because this is the whole point. Not only this is one thing that really also worries me is that really bothered me, that pushed me to do this, is that the cheating, like this SWS survey, the so-called surveys that they're
Oh,
creating. No, because
that's
no,
crazy.
this is the dangerous thing here. It's the dangerous thing here is what they're doing. I believe in my analysis,
Mind setting.
mind setting. They're just trying to put it into the minds of the masses. Na what I call this. The fight is very close. So by the time the election results come, all the cheatings that they are already in place would be counted, and mapalabas nila na maliit lang talaga ang diferensya. So by the time comes na basahin ang declaration ng sino nanalo ang kalaban, papakita nila nga talagang totoo na
Yes,
close ang laban. But
exactly.
in reality is, if you look at so many independent data that they're doing, especially all those clicks in social media, because those like Rappler, Manila Bulletin, Daily Inquirer, all those things in
That is not
it's not biased
biased.
because it's automated as well. You cannot cheat on it. You cannot
Yes.
cheat on it unless you have created numerous accounts. Unless Marojas would create. Well, he has a Rojas trolls anyway all over the place who would just create so many accounts. But with that kind of volume, I don't think so. That's why one of the goals here is to really to discredit all these national surveys. Yeah, I would love eventually, once the group grows bigger, I would love to reach out to a lot of the reason why I'm telling you this, because I really want to reach out also to, this is a collaborative effort. I
Yes.
really want to reach out to a lot of programmers who are very good in programming, email marketing, virtual project.
But you know, Kuya Ike, there's one fear I have. No, I am not really into the cheating thing. I am more afraid of the game of the
Oh yeah.
generals.
Oh yeah.
Do you
Oh
agree
yeah.
with me?
It's
Yeah, that is what that's worrying
yeah.
me a lot.
It's something that he knows. It's something he knows. That's why we need Cayetano to win. We really need Cayetano to win,
Yes.
because and
Mm-hmm.
aside from
To
yeah,
back him up. To back him
not
up.
only that, I would encourage a lot of you viewers, future viewers, to vote wisely for the for the local, to vote wisely, because in order
Yes.
for things to be smooth and be implemented, you need very good leaders in your locality. You need credible leaders. Not just talk, not
Yes.
just those trapos who are putting their face in the government or public facilities. Don't choose them, please. Don't choose them, because wala.
Oh, I'd like to make
Yeah,
another
sure. Feel
story
free.
that's I just this I have a classmate also, but it is, I don't know if Anna knows him, but he's from here in Tampakan and now he's working in Davao City. It's Helpmate Water, forgot the company, but it's Helpmate. No, it's from Cebu
Yeah.
City, and it's now working as a competitor of Davao City Water District in
Mm.
Davao City, and it's working for water supply in Buhangin, Tigato, and basta northbound papunta dun sa papuntang Del
I see.
Norte. No, so yes, so they are operating, and then Duterte, Mayor Duterte asked the two companies were invited in the SB kasi nga Helpmate is asking for a certificate and a
Yeah.
license from the city government. And since hinaharang ng water district So they had the chance to meet in the Sangguniang Bayan, and then Duterte asked the water district manager and their lawyers the simple question as uh, for how long you can supply water in Buhangin, Tigato, ganyan. Ang sagot ng water district, we are working on it, Mayor, and in 5 years we can complete all the water. Uh, yes, 5 years, sabi ni Mayor. 5 years, that's too
Yeah,
long.
that's too long.
Sabi niya gano'n. Yes, that's too long. Sabi niya, masyadong matagal. How about helpmate? Sabi ni, nandyan si Pulong, si Vice Mayor Pulong. Ano, so how about you, sir? How about you guys? What can you do? Sabi nung may-ari, we will provide water in 1 year.
Oh my God.
Kasi, yes, in 1 year. Sabi niya, in 1 year? Okay, so, napapirma nung license. And then, sabi no, kasi nandiyan yung may-ari from Cebu, it's King
Yeah.
Tanar. And I think the wife is with relationship to Mar Rojas now. So
Okay.
so
Interesting.
when they approve the license, sabi ni Pulong at saka ni Mayor Duterte, okay, we will give you the certificate.
To operate. Yeah.
Sabi ng tanong, yes, provided that all the workers you are going to need in 1 year time should be coming from Davao City. Ganun lang kasimple. Tapos pinirmahan. Walang hininging pera, walang ganyan. So automatic, nag-meeting ang buong helpmate and all the CEOs,
Yeah.
board of directors, anong tawag pa siya kanila, ganyan. And lahat ng helpmate companies, Cebu and Davao, lahat bringing in all the engineers, the best engineers, lahat ng papasok, all of the support, Duterte. No other.
Oh my God.
Biglang shift
Oh my God.
from Rojas to Duterte. Because no other things na in exchange of that favor is just work for the Davao City
Oh my
people.
God. Well,
So, ang binigay nila na gift is fireball. Sign pen.
muna akong gusto. Muna
Diba?
go up.
Nakakatuwa.
Yeah, exactly. It's really, it's like leaders should be like this. Like especially to the young generation. If you want, now you're pretty sure we are already in public now. Once I put this on live later on, so I would recommend. I would encourage a lot of the young people who wants to be a leader in our country. Just look at Duterte. Just listen to the stories.
We should
You should. Our country, like, we are the best workers in the world. To be honest, I've been living here abroad for over a decade now, and there's no other race can compete with us. No other race. No
Yes.
other.
We are
The
best
flexibility, respect. You see it all over the world.
Patience.
Patience, and we are so positioned to be one of the greatest nations in the world, and it's just a matter of really having a leader that can really lead us to really discipline us. Because tanawon, kung makikita mo all over outside the Philippines, Filipinos are very well disciplined. So if the Filipinos are very well
Yes.
disciplined in the Philippines, the more we can maximize all our natural resources, not to abuse it, but to enhance it.
Yes.
Make it much more nicer, ecologically, environmentally, conservation is something that I'm also passionate about. But that's the thing. That's the whole. And like, I'm so happy to bring you here because you would be able to share it from yourself, and that's why I really want to bring other people as well, because we can really chat. Because not like in
Yes.
the media, they would just ask a few questions, everything scripted questions, and they'll edit it. Here it's free. You can speak out,
Yes.
speak it from your heart, so that people would understand who is really this Duterte, who is Mayor Rodrigo, why these people are so crazy and passionate about him.
And since Mayor Duterte can provide leadership, we have to put it also in our minds that he cannot
Oh
do it
yeah,
alone.
exactly, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
So we have to help him by disciplining
Mm.
ourselves. We should start from within our family so that it will multiply, 'di ba? And we can create more Duterte leaders. Not only Duterte, because in any time he can leave us, 'di ba? He would
Oh
go
yeah,
away.
exactly.
We cannot question God's wisdom. But what I'm trying to say is that we see hope with
Yeah,
Duterte.
and
We see hope in
yeah,
him.
exactly, and he he will lay the foundation of a great nation. He would really
Mm-hmm.
relay the foundation of a great nation because we are a great nation. We are.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's something that I really look forward to throughout this year, and hopefully I would be able to invite him and have a chat. That would be very interesting.
Yes.
No, sus kalame ra gyud.
Yeah.
Sus, my goodness.
I would be very, very
So I
glad.
really like the man himself, even Cayetano, and the leaders who are like him. I think there are leaders out there. I think there are leaders out there, but that that has the same potential, has that has that belief, has that ideals, very strong ideals. It's just uh, overwhelming magod na sobraan yung kadaghanan sobra the corrupt officials, the parasites out in our government officials are all over the place. It's
I
overwhelming.
agree with you.
It's overwhelming.
I agree
Look,
with
I,
you.
I remember I remember now. I know we're getting longer with this story, but I want to share this. I want to share this
Mm-hmm.
as early on as now, so the people would know why I'm crazy. I'm so passionate, and I'm speaking with my heart about this because when I'm an aspiring leader as well. I'm an aspiring leader, but not now because I realize I have my personal goals as well. We're in, you know, all my projects that I'm doing right now, I've put on hold. One is for OFWs and one is for our athletes. So I'm putting all those things on
Mm-hmm.
hold because I really want to help this. And and I remember when I had a career break for 2 years. Thankfully, I don't know if you noticed. Katong time na ning uli ko, I set up a restaurant in the Philippines, and
Yes.
just
Mm-hmm.
to and even run as a barangay official in our city. And when I was there, I was overwhelmed with so much negativity. It's like I I cried to my wife, Mom, please take me back. Not take me back, but please get me back. I want to go back there for now, for the moment, because I feel so overwhelmed with all this. Oh my God, it's just yung mga opisyalis ba? Imagine mga barangay, even
Very dirty
yeah,
politics.
even barangay officials
Yes.
talking it publicly. How much is their budget and how much are they paying for their votes? That's ridiculous. It's like,
Yes.
and I was listening there, but I was listening. I was in the shop. And I was trying to get my picture developed. And then there was because filing naman to, filing na sa Comelec.
Mm-hmm.
And then there were a lot of these barangay officials, even just councils from the rural areas. Rural areas, pila ra tay sweldo anak nila. Pating gagmaya ra kay nagsweldo. When I was there, and I was just sitting around, and then you can hear them talking loudly. Oh, pila na yung budget? Pila yung budget? Kumbaga, sus, gigo, in English na lang ako, I have only a small budget here. I think 20,000 pesos, I will buy at least 20 pesos per boat. So it's like, and if you count how much they make in those rural areas, it's so small. But they're willing to do that. And I said, "Oh my
Yes.
God!" It's like, "Oh my God!" The timing wasn't right, and I said, "Okay, I just focus first on my projects, and rather than just go." And luckily, what you kukadog, and thank God, what kukadaog. Even though,
It's more frustrating in the rural area
yeah,
because
because
yeah, it's more
yeah,
frustrating because it this it's a small town and they knew each other, and yet they do not know how to decide on their own. They have to be dependent on the money that is going to be given to them.
Yeah, exactly. And that's
Yeah.
that's why the good thing about now about this kind of technology, even though wala sila social media, I would encourage campaigners to download all the videos that you think that it's really suitable for your place. Download it and put it in a have a public viewing. Just have a public viewing. Para,
Yes.
rather than going house to house, have a public viewing in your area. Just bring a small projector, small T or something. Oh, you have all the gadgets there. I bet so many Filipinos have iPads. So many. All you have to do is just have a public viewing. Just let them see. Let them see so that they would be encouraged. They would be able to vote wisely. Na this is our chance, especially kita mga Bisaya sa Mindanao and Visayas. This is our
Mhm.
chance. This is our chance. This is our chance to have our own
Yeah.
president coming from our area. You know, di ba?
Oh, but its own public viewing and everything has to be done by my husband because I cannot do it myself. I
Uh,
will be charged
oh
of
yeah. No,
electioneering.
no, yeah, exactly. Tama
Uh,
din ang tip.
but
It's only for
yes,
those who are not in public office or
but I have a lot of supporters here and a lot of people working for Duterte.
mm,
No, this can be cut, but I've been working so hard as an advocate of the right to suffrage, the doing elections right, doing voting right. No, that is what I'm trying to do here in the rural area because I believe that I have the moral obligation to tell the people
that's
that
right.
this is the most important thing in their life.
Yeah,
This is the most, one of the important things aside from your birthday
exactly.
is that the right to
Vote.
put a person in to lead us, 'di ba? Not to rely on them. These people are just come and go.
Mm,
But the budget, they are from the taxpayers.
yeah.
So whether they like it or not, whoever is the winner in that political seat has to implement all these projects from the government because they are people's money.
Yeah,
So that is
exactly.
what I'm trying to do. No inculcation in the mind that the right or the privilege to vote should not be wasted
Yeah.
because the next time you have to vote again is you have to wait for another 3 years and 6 years. So that's a lot of time to wait.
Yeah, and then there's a lot
If
at
you
stake.
choose the wrong
Yeah, there's
person,
a lot at stake as well.
yes,
That's why I encourage young people to really participate here.
yes,
Participate because this is like 6 years of national.
this is your
This
chance
is
to
your chance.
open your
Yeah,
heart, to speak up,
yeah,
and to just to be yourself and let the people hear what you think,
yeah,
what's in your heart, because not all the time you have given the chance to speak
yeah.
in
Exactly.
public,
Oh my
diba?
God! I tell you, it's true.
Yeah.
That's what
Yes,
I in my first video I said. Let us be your voice. Speak
yes.
here.
This is a kind of venue wherein you can speak, you can try to share everything that you wanted to
Yeah,
share
share it.
about how you wanted to run the Philippines, how you wanted to run your area,
Yeah,
and what can you do as a simple person, as a private person, what can we do to help these people in how to put a good leader in their positions.
yeah.
So it's a great responsibility.
Yeah, that's why I couldn't blame as well for how many years that a lot of Filipinos don't vote because they don't have an option. They don't see any real option. But now,
Yes.
especially you would see the passions among OFWs. You would see that we have an option. Now we have an option, and I think we owe it
Yeah.
to the next generation, and we owe it to the older generation who has been longing for this. You see kato sa hinguog nga sorry kato sa hinguog
Sige.
nga highlights na sa sini emotional ba to nga video. You can see the
Mm-hmm.
eyes of the elderly. You know, it's like, oh my
Yeah, I've
God,
seen that.
it's so empowering that you need to let them taste prosperity for once before they pass
Yes.
on.
and you just can't help it. Just tears are just falling in our
Like
eyes,
it's just
when
singing
we
it
see
again.
all these videos.
Oh my god! Even just talking, I get so emotional because this is our opportunity. This
Yes,
is our chance. To because we are now in the crossroads. We're in the because if we don't do something, if we let all these crooks, ruin the destiny of the Philippines, I tell you, it's gonna be bloody. So we're gonna go backwards for a number of years, especially all those cheatings would happen. You know, we're gonna go back so many years. But if we let him win, we're gonna go forward.
and I think he knows where to start.
Oh
That's why.
yeah. Oh,
That is why he's too very, very comfortable in saying 3 to 6 months I will clean.
oh yeah. He has done
And
his research. He has done it. Kumbaga, as
no,
you said, even the Bajau is his intelligence group. How
yes,
imagine how
diba?
creative is that? But the thing is, he's uniting. He's uniting our countries, left and right. He's uniting. He's
Yes,
uniting us all. That's the whole point of it. Now, it's so clear in his message. I want to unite our country so that we can move forward. That's it.
yes,
How simple is that? How simple is that? Why go blah blah blah? You want to vote in an American president. Obviously you want to vote Binay, who's whom is already corrupt, and you want to vote Marroas, who has already you know you know proven track record of failing, of falling and failing.
tama.
Oh, so why go there when you have the choice that's in front of you? Who knows what he's doing now? But anyway, we're nearly 2 hours talking. So so so
So we're not going to stop.
yeah, no, but imagine if we have another extra two guests and other people who are chatting around with us. That's why I would love to encourage you a lot. All those,
Yeah, I'm going to
yeah,
invite
yeah,
friends. No, I already invited the two of them,
yeah,
and I will invite
yeah, because
more so that we can have this
yeah,
sharing
because
thing.
we can go on forever here, and one of the purpose here is I would as part of my goal really is to collaborate as what I said earlier. I love to collaborate with programmers, and because I want to create an interactive map wherein we can gather all the datas there we can that they can see in their website, yung mga surveys, especially mga surveys and stuff like that, wherein we can publish it all the time para makita sa tao ang mga sakto nga survey, where is the votes, and because I'm pretty sure there would be cheating, because there's so many people who are used to doing it. There are so many corrupt officials who are used to doing it, so they know what to do. They know they're everything is all in place. So we, the people, are responsible to do something to deter them.
Yes,
We are responsible to create so many deterrence systems wherein they would think twice of doing it. So, Mona, I would love to collaborate with you guys. So hopefully in the future. So, before the end of the month, my goal really is to have 62 independent, not 62, but independent volunteer reporters in all those 62 provinces during the election.
when is the election of the OFWs? I think you are more
Yeah,
earlier
we are more
to cast the
earlier.
vote than in the
Yeah, we
Philippines.
are more earlier, and that's something that I have to look into as well, because so that we can map out how many voters in each country where the
Yes.
OFWs are, because
Oo.
you'll never know aha ang luto eh.
Because
Oh.
OFWs will be casting their votes April, right?
Yeah, and I would love to encourage them to broadcast their voting here. Like you
Okay.
can see, this is live. This is live stream, and we broadcast it, and we can interact with it, and like this is a very very entertaining, very
I,
entertaining.
ja- I what time is it in your place? Kasi some of my friends like in Canada, in other places. So we have time difference,
Yeah.
right?
Well, the thing with regards to this show is, once you followed me, automatically you'll be notified when I go live. I'm
Okay.
still fixing up the schedules
Oh.
because I'm doing this part time. I'm just doing this after
Mm-mm.
my work. So, but I'll do
Because
it.
I have a friend in Canada who created his own Duterte thing for the t-shirts,
Yeah. Yeah.
and
Sure. Sure.
he's printing it. So I'm trying to get it some of his designs so that I can also print here in the Philippines.
I see. Yeah, yeah. Because I'm trying to work out on the schedule because I'm hoping to do it every day. Because like I said
Mm-hmm.
earlier, even before the election, I'm my goal is really to have independent reporters throughout the country. But because I'm gonna do this
Mm-hmm.
live, I'm gonna do this live coverage 24 hours for grabe commitment, no?
Grabe.
Yeah.
As in
No.
power, power.
Yes, for you, my president. Where is that? No, 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 because
Yeah, the bowler.
no, because the thing
Yeah,
is,
my bowler is out
yeah,
already, out in the market.
yeah, no, but the thing is, the media won't cover him. The media wouldn't cover him anyway. So we will. It's our responsibility, followers. And
Yes,
now we have this
yes.
technology called blab.im. So if you Filipinos wants to follow us all the time, get updated, go to blab.im, blab.im
That I am
forward
slash a
slash
true Pinoy.
a true Pinoy. So see, I'm a true
Yes.
Pinoy. By blood,
Yes, by heart.
by heart, and by heart. By heart. Wala
Mm-hmm.
na inon ko. Anyway, so follow us, people. Go to True Pinoy Live on our Facebook page at True Pinoy Live. Um, True Pinoy means true slash not slash dash Pinoy live. So follow us there or follow me in my Twitter account at True Pinoy. So hopefully, no. Before anything else, this show is exclusively for Duterte
The
believers.
torres.
Okay, and we will be screening you when you go to rodiduterte.com on our website. There's an application form there, and you have to put your Facebook profile and Twitter account so that we would be able to screen you because we would really filter out 'cause we don't want to disrupt this show. We really don't want people
Yeah.
who would be disrespecting fellow Duterte fellas,
Yes.
and we will be screening there, and we will be having lots of volunteers. We will be having volunteers who would be screening you out. So please beware to those who are thinking of going in. So be aware, and we will be screening you.
Be aware.
Yeah, and anyway, I've set up.
Only solid Duterte
Yeah,
here.
only solely Duterte, and I've created certain systems already at the back end of this show. So please follow us at True Pinoy Live, and I really want to thank May for sharing her story, and I'm pretty sure there's more stories to come. And I would love all
Yeah.
of you to come and join because this would be an entertaining show for all of you, and this is our tool for our voice to be heard and for us to inspire. Thank you very much, Po. Thank you,
Yeah.
May.
Thank
Thank you very
you.
much for
Good
your time. Thank you.
night.
Good night. And happy
Yes.
Easter. I think it's getting late there, and I know you're going to work tomorrow. So to all the
Yeah.
Filipinos, fellow true Pinoys, true Pinoys, Duterte followers, our fellows, happy Easter and God
Good
bless to you all.
night.
Good night and thank
Yeah.
you. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank
Bye
you,
bye.
May. Thank you. Bye bye. Thank you again, ha.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Regards ko kay
My
Ena.
regards and regards. Take care. Okay. Thank you, May. Bye bye.
Bye-bye. Oh,
So that was it. That was the True Pinoy Live. So at least you have an idea of what this show is going to be. And I would love to invite you again to True Pinoy Live. And if you want to know more about us and want to book your seat, go to True Pinoy Live on our Facebook page, like us or book your seat online, or go to rodiduterte.com, our website, www.rodiduterte.com. So thank you once again, and have a great Easter. Have a good night's sleep. This is Easter weekend. Yeah, so Philippines, and it's still 3 o'clock here, nearly 3 o'clock here in in Ireland, in Dublin. So this is your Kuya Ike. Thank you very much for listening, and hope to chat with you very soon, or maybe hopefully tomorrow. If someone would love to be part of the show, because I don't want to be in the show alone. So I really want to talk. Okay, thank you very much, and God bless to you all. Ciao.